On day 7, you talk about heaven has become more attractive, and you speak of the joy of seeing Mwanza again. How has that been a medicine to your soul?
Yeah. What was happening in those days, which was the parallel to um, my grieving process, is each day I was writing him a letter. And I was, in that sense, talking to him. And one of the statements that would come out every so often was simply, I'm longing to meet you again. And I can't wait for that day. Now, as the healing of the grief has passed on, or maybe let me take one step backwards. I hardly ever finished a letter without breaking down and just allowing myself to weep alone in my study, and so on. As I went on, the breaking down to cry began to reduce, and I got to the point now where I would finish a letter without crying. But then the point I was going to make is that over time, yes, there is the longing to get to heaven to meet my son again, but I think I can sense the tip back towards Christ. So back to, I can't wait to meet my Savior and Lord. At that point, during when the grief was at its highest, my son was like in bold relief, standing in front of me, and I was longing to be reunited to him. In that sense, I can tell that my grief has taken a turn. I'm going more and more in the direction of healing.